Hey y'all, sorry I've been behind on the videos. Got some requests to see all the young pigs, which I've got a bunch of them down here right now. Most of them are up here, and I'm going to go over in this video how I wean them. I've got one batch I'm weaning right now, and I'll have another batch here in 2 weeks. I'm going to wean her from her piglets, and I had another gilt last night, which is a sow now. She farrowed two nights ago. She farrowed. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around, and then at the end of this video I'm going to go over how I feed them and mix the mineral up for the weaning. I think that's a big deal that I don't see many people going over at all when they feed their pigs is rationing the feed they give to them. They give them like straight corn. That's a big no-no. Or they buy like pellets, mineral pellets from Tractor Supply. That's not even enough. I'm going to show you what I give them. But I'm going to flip this camera around. You guys can see all these pigs down here. It takes me now about 4 hours to do chores in the mornings because I've got so many pigs. But we'll flip this camera around here. This is the gilt sow that farrowed. She's got a little bit of waddle in her and mule foot and whatnot. That one right there has got some waddles hanging off its neck there. She only had 6. She was honestly an accidental breed. She was a feeder pig that got in the pen with the boar, jumped the fence, and he bred her, so hopefully next time she has some more. That's them. This is a boar I got here saved for somebody that wants him. So he's about to get out of here in a week. This is just a little weaning pen that I got in here, and then I'll put a board in the middle and a farrow. And then this is how the weaning pigs. This is how I wean them. I got a little weaning feeder right there. As you can see, there's 10 pigs in here. They'll use this feeder when they get a little bit bigger. But there's 10 in here. It looks crowded. It's really not. It's getting cold at night now, so they really need the body heat. But 5 of these are leaving because I only got 5 butcher dates in May for these guys and girls. I'm going to keep the spotted ones for myself. But that's what I do. I leave a water barrel with a nipple in there on them. You see, they drink out of that. The feeder here, they go through a full feeder in about a day and a half. 10 young pigs in here. See if some of these pigs are in here. These ones are a bit skittish of me. They're out in the feed lot. Alright, we're going to go over a little bit of feed real quick. See if I can get this in the picture there. Alright. Alright, so this is my storage bin right here. It holds about half a ton. Maybe a little bit over half a ton. I don't know if you can see me or any good in there. A little bit over half a ton. I do it by the bucket so I can control rations more. Now when my feeder pigs get bigger, I just put my bean meal into the grinder mixer. I put it out there in that big feeder. I'll put it in here in the big feeder. And that's how I control my rations right there. Sorry, this sow just walked in here. Man. There's her pigs. They're, like I said, they're a month old. About a month old. So another 2 weeks to 6 weeks, I pull them off. They pull the mom down real bad. They drag her down real hard. So I don't wait 8 weeks. I do it at 6. And they're already eating grain right now. So she's got some colored up pigs there. Of course, she's got all black pigs. I'm gonna try to get back to this video here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up about 3/4 of the way. Make sure that sow don't knock that camera off of there. I've got a mark inside this bucket just for these guys. This is just for my weaning pigs right here. This bucket. Okay. The line, it's a little bit above the line I got in there for these guys. And this is just how I control the ration. I usually scoop about 6 pounds of mineral in there. I know how many scoops it is with this little scoop I got. Very important that you do this with your pigs. And then I mix it up by hand. Just stir it around into there. You can do this however you want. I don't have a scale down here. I use my boss's scale. One day I brought it down here. I just scaled everything up, and then I put marks and stuff on specific buckets. A lot of people do it in wheelbarrows. I just control my ration a lot better by the bucket here. And all I'll do is I'll put it and I'll top that mineral off. You do not want your pigs, very important, I don't see people doing this in their videos. They're weaning their pigs just by the bucket. And you can do that, but it's not efficient. Like, to be efficient and grow hogs, you have to have feed in front of them 24/7. You need feed. If you want your pigs to grow, you have to have feed in front of them 24/7. Now, I'm not saying go dump 50 pounds on the ground. You have to have some sort of system of a feeder that allows them to come up and eat a little bit at a time, and they can leave, they'll come back and eat a little bit at a time. When you give it to them by the bucket, they see that as their only opportunity to eat, so they just scarf down whatever's in front of them. If they can eat all day, every day, imagine the amount of protein they're getting, as much as just going up and grabbing a bunch at one time, then their belly gets empty, their stomach gets empty, and they get hungry again. If you have a feeder in front of them all the time, your pigs grow a lot faster, and you can tell the difference. And the guys that's been doing this for a long time will tell you the same thing. That's why when I wean them, I always have the feed available to them 24/7. They grow a lot better. They don't fight as much. They're not as aggressive out on the feeder. It's not as much as I'm going to eat before you. So it's very important. And when you do let your feeders go empty, you'll hear them feeders are racking and banging and knocking because they're down there hitting that feeder hard. So do not let them run empty. And plus, they'll start getting on your fences when you run out of food because they're looking for other options. That's why they break out so much when they're hungry. They need options, and you would too. Pigs are very smart. They pee and poop in one corner specifically. I know a lot of guys on here has been bashing me, saying that this is a confinement. I don't let my hogs out till they get like 100 and some pounds. They get big enough to where I can get a hot wire on the ground and they won't go underneath of it. I wean my pigs till they're fat, and then I take them outside. So that's another big deal I wanted to go over. But I'm going to go ahead and finish these chores up. I got to pick some corn today. Me and my boss, we got to pick some corn. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and seeing these pigs down here. It's a lot of hard work trying to take care of them. But I got people that want them, and I got butcher dates lined up. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.